Alright, we're all rigged, ready to go to chase some beautiful Lake Macquarie Mulloway on bait. In this video we'll go through all the tips, the techniques and the rigs to enhance your chances of catching these beautiful fish. We'll also go through how to catch some live bait and some squid for fresh bait. So come on board, let's go and show you how to catch these fish and get out there. Alright, so just a bit of bread on the hook there, on that bottom hook. A little bit much there, around that there. These stingers will just sit above those, and the mullet will just eat away at those, and then they'll hook themselves. So just a nice cast just down there. Just watch your float go down, and away you go. There you go, we're on. We've got a mullet already. Guys, it's literally as simple as that. Take it easy because they are mullet. But it's very simple fishing. This is actually not a bad, this will be a perfect live bait. Have a look at that. Fantastic. So, again, he's taken that little stinger hook there. Treble's done its job as well, but it's taken that stinger hook at the top. So, good to have him, chuck him in the live well. That's a perfect size live bait mullet good for chasing some mulloway. How good's that? Get the kids out, get into them. That's how easy it is, guys. Alright, another great live bait for mulloway is squid. Really simple, easy techniques. You can get the kids involved as well. But the most importantly, the jigs we use. So we like to use a ball sinker running to a 2.5, maybe a 2.2 size jig, roughly like that. Colours, I usually keep a dark and a bright, a couple of different colours in my tackle box, and I will change those if I need. I've opted with the bright day today, I've opted with a orange one, nice bright colour for the squid to see. It's a very simple technique. We'll run through those in a second. Another great technique and jig is your paternoster style. So they'll hypothetically just dangle like this in the water, and then this is all fluorocarbon, and you run this down to a little granny knot for a size 2 snapper lead. And you can interchange that if needed, but that's enough to get that down on the bottom and jigging up and down. In terms of gear, bream gear is perfect. Little 2500 size reel, 2 to 4 kilo rod, and just a nice soft one. So when you're coaxing those squid in, you're not going to rip them in, you're just going to gently coax them in, because sometimes they are connected by one tentacle, but it's very simple and you don't need expensive gear to do. Stay tuned, we'll bring a few on board and we will go through the techniques in a second as well on how to use these jigs, but also most importantly, we'll show you how to rig these for a mulloway. So once we cast out, just a slow lift up, and then wait till you feel that weight. Alright, let it sink back down. Oh, and we're on already. Just coax them in because they are sometimes hooked by one tentacle. So just take it easy. Look for any followers that may be nearby, and then if you've got a spare jig nearby, put it just below it and the others will go for it. This one's pretty well hooked, so we'll swing him in. Just like that. He's taken that single Yamashita jig perfectly. That's the jig we're talking about. That's just a single jig. Ball sinker straight to the 2.5, 2.2. And this is a perfect live bait for a mulloway. Alright, we're going to show you how to rig these squid up. You would have seen us catch these before in the earlier video. And we'll show you how to rig these up for a mulloway. So when you are rigging up, we're going to use a stelled hook. And that's with a 8-0 at the top down to a little 6-0 at the bottom. Now that's just, you can make that longer and shorter to suit the squid, but we'll show you how to rig these. So it's very simple. Your top hook will just go in the top of the hood, just slightly, just enough to pierce it. Not too far, not too deep. But most importantly, this bottom hook here, if this is a live squid,
you would only go just shallow so you don't kill the squid, but in this case it is a dead squid. So we will just go just in a bit further and out, watching me like that. And that will just sit perfectly like that. And that is a perfect live bait for a mulloway. Oh,
I don't know if you could probably give that a drag even. It's pretty heavy line, isn't it? It seemed like a decent fish. That is an absolute ripper, Lake Mac Mulloway.
trying to hold him. Side him like this.
On a squid that we caught probably a couple of days ago. We're going to put him on the brag mat in a second, but
Look at that beautiful silver. Big tail.
reward. Let's put on the brag mat. We'll have a look.
Just on the meter.
Just over. We're going to release this fish. Keep wanting to beat one, and sleep at this one. Probably bigger than what we thought we were going to get, isn't it? There we go, right.
Ready to go. Ready for that.
This is one of the bigger fish you'll catch in Lake Macquarie. Although at this size they are quite elusive, you can still catch them. You just need to make sure you have a good tide change, a good moon phase, and fresh or live bait. In Lake Macquarie you will most likely find most of your fish will be that 60 to 80 centimetre range. These are also known as soapy or school mulloway. Now if you put all this information together, you have every chance to catch yourself one of these awesome fish.